I just introduce everyone and we can start well in time. So we start A for Asad Khan. A for Asad Khan is the A for Arthur Foot Academy man. So he set up the Arthur Foot Academy, which we're all helping nurture in our way. And thank you, Amrita, particularly all your school children who feel so fondly about the project and they love going there.
Yeah,
We are already having challenges as to how many can attend and how many can't attend.
I
Yes.
know.
As to how many can attend and how many can't attend because you know physical limitations. So thank you for that. Naman, hi, how are you? So Naman is from Jaipur. He's has a Mayur school there.
Okay.
Welcome, Naman. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
sir. Glad to be here.
Peter K is from Canberra. He just told us where he's from. Amrita, ma'am, you are the rock star. We all love you. So Amrita is the director of the Sunbeam Educational Group, and I dare say one third of the stakeholder in what we are doing. So she has such a big stake in our work, so we can't fail. Dr.
I'm
Anirudh,
from Varanasi.
yeah, she's from Varanasi. Dr. Anirudh Gupta is here. He's from Firozpur, the place where I was born. Then we have Dr. Kumar Arun Singh from Balia, and
Hey,
sometime back I wrote a
hey
little
everyone.
from Bali se Balia tak. So that's the journey of ours. Thank you, Arunji, for letting me write that story and share it. Shikha, of course, many of us know and many of us don't know. She's the rock star who's standing up to create awareness about child laws in India and schools and how schools can comply with them. So I think that's a major exercise. The way the laws have undergone change in the last 2 3 years, you really need help to ensure that the school is not on the wrong side of the law. So thank you, Shikha, for throwing your hat in. Of course, we have Kunal here, the
Thank you.
man on the run who propels us. But people always ask, they never see Kunal because Kunal never shows up in reality, but his voice is always there. So he's always behind the curtain, and a director behind the curtain is very dangerous. So you have to feel him there. Thank you, Kunal. We have Minakshi. Minakshi is working at the Arthur Foot Academy. So she is helping us manage everything on the ground as far as the Arthur Foot Academy special project is concerned, which is which is really our leading special project. Thanks to Asad for the belief in us. We have with us Heather. She's joined us from the US. So we have connected America to Canberra. Thank you for that. I think I owe you all a lot for that, for the love you give us. Thank you, Heather, for always volunteering. Heather has a very close connection with Learning Forward, the organization of which we are an affiliate. So we thought she's a phenomenal resource who can be with us. Then I think I have introduced everyone. If I've left someone out, please catch my neck. Perfect. So, thank you everyone for being here. We are bang on time. We have done with the introduction of individual members. I just want to speak for 2 minutes and then we'll go to the main agenda about creating the structure of the governing council and how we'll do things ahead. So, last 1 year has been a very good year for us. Thank you for holding our hands. Yes, we have classified ourselves into three streams at the Good Schools Alliance. One stream focuses on the special projects work. When we counted our last special projects a month back, we signed up 25. Now, I think that was not really what we expected. Then 1 year we'll go from 5 to 25. But signing and executing, there's a tall order between them. So what we decided now, after having worked the whole year, that we'll pick up five as our special projects, and we will keep the others as change makers. So the change makers don't get to participate effectively, but they get access to all our resources. But as our bandwidth is limited, we focus on those five special projects. They all met us at Varanasi. We know all of them. And I think we have a very nice ecosystem with the special projects. We have the Sunbeam Grameen School. We have the Arthur Food Academy. We have the PYDS Learning Academy. Anup is here from PYDS. Sorry, I didn't call him out earlier. So Anup Seth is the director. He's the one who is the spirit behind PYDS, and Dinah heads the project, the school. It's a school. So PUIDS Learning Academy is a place which you'll end up visiting when we have the first governing council meeting in Dehradun next year. Thanks to Amrita for that again, who has been asking for a governing council meeting in real framework. Then after that, we have Gyanuday. Gyanuday Meerut is very well established. Some of us have been there. So Avinash is not available today. He was somewhere travel in the middle. So on his behalf, I think his principal should be here. And finally, if I have missed, I don't think I missed anyone. I mentioned Purkal, I have mentioned Gyanuday, I mentioned Arthur Food Academy, I mentioned Sunbeam Academy and Lotus Petal Foundation. Lotus Petal Foundation is Gurugram. So the focus this year is that help these special projects as a part of joy of giving as much as we can. And then the 20 schools who participate, those schools get as much joy of learning as they can. We essentially do three things. We host the My Good School on Sunday, which is open to any and everyone who joins us. And so often people beyond the schools have walked in and we've happily accommodated them. Brinda is here, who's also been a major source of strength. Brinda Ghosh is one of my longest lasting partner coach in the crime of having done whatever I'm doing. So Brinda will vouch for it that it's important to not just participate in the Sunday school, but to empower the teachers and build institutions which can take away our resources to apply them. So, and that's the whole idea, is to create creative commons on a large scale. So as of now, if you look at a Creative Commons licensing, we offer you almost 700 videos. We offer you two major blogs, one focused at teachers and the second one at students. The teachers blog is running over 25 lakhs. The student blog is running about 10 lakh page views. So there's substantial depth in what is coming out. And all the professional learning the teachers do in the Teachers Academy comes in the Happy Teacher blog. All the joy of learning which students do or which students actually get involved with comes out on the Joy of Learning diaries. So, Joy of Learning diaries and the Happy Teacher blog are what portray our learning outcomes. They are all Creative Commons. The beautiful part is, if you look at the Teachers Academy blog, it's a phenomenal research. And with the research or with the way teachers are doing their assignments, I think there's one day is almost here that we will be able to publish a book. If I look back historically, My Good School came like that. I used to write a blog, and that blog one fine day got the eye of a publisher. He says, why don't we create a book? Because everyone can't just read the blog. And that's how My Good School, where passion meets education, came. That's how the book really came. And the book then spun off into My Good School Online, which is the Sunday school. So Sunday school is doing well. On Sunday school, we have Jugjeev sir, we have Brinda, and we have Manisha Khanna. Brinda, you want to say quickly 1 minute about the Sunday school, and then we can carry on the Teachers Academy. Nilashi will tell us about that.
All
Over to you.
right. Yeah. So the Sunday school is essentially a spot where we gather to read and to discuss books. We also have special invitees, and this has been going on now for quite some years. And the best part is that it has been completely monitored by students who intern with us. And so these children have done very good work in spotting authors, books, interviewing authors for us. And we've had some lovely people coming and interacting with us. We have had sessions with specialists who come specially and spend time and do sessions for the children. We have a Hindi book being read. We have two English books being read on rotation, and it's a wonderful medium to expose children to a lot of reading, to a lot of general knowledge, and to a lot of value building that happens over here. It's phenomenal. I don't think any school really can afford to do as much as we do in the Sunday school sessions. And it's a 1 hour session, voluntary. And I think the children have gained enormously from the Sunday school. So, yeah, it's a pity that we don't have too many, but like Sandeep says, we are happy that we don't have too many, because those who are here are here because they want to be here. And that's a very happy situation for us.
Brinda, first, we had 2 hours, not 1 hour.
Sorry, yes, 10:30 to 12:30. My bad. Sorry.
So Jugjeev sir is reading one book always.
Yes.
So Jugjeev sir is possibly somewhere grounded on a flight or a plane or travel. Brinda is reading one book. So currently Jugjeev is reading whatever you're looking for, you'll find in the library. That's the name
Mm.
of the book. It's not a song.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the full title of the book. So it's a very fascinating book where various people go into the library. So it gives you the joy of reading, it gives you what books can give you, and it tells you how, no matter who you are, will find your passion in the library. So I thought that was a fascinating book which we all read first. And when we select a book, most of us have read them.
Mm.
We choose a book of a very wide genre so that it applies to 9 years to 90 years. So whether it is Jugjeev, he's not 90, or whether it is a 10 years, we all enjoy reading those books together. And the books have to be good.
True.
Why? Because they have to encourage reflection, like Brinda beautifully said. They have to build relationships. So if you look at the last book, Door to Door Bookstore, the relationship between Shashka and Carl, I
Mm.
think was a very strong one. He was a
Absolutely.
72-year-old man who was retired, and he was a 9-year-old girl who follows him. So it's a fantastic story which we read last year. Similarly, this year, the relationship a librarian must develop with every individual in the library. That is what is highlighted in the book we are currently reading. And the most important thing, I am saying something here with no offense to anyone. I think the most important person in the school is the librarian.
Yes.
And if a school
Agreed.
can find a good librarian, that school transforms. So I'm telling you with my experience. Principle doesn't matter because principle, the process, don't allow reading, don't allow affinity to in-depth academic understanding. And librarian has to be the one who can bring any sense of research in school. And a school where research happens, reflection happens in simple terms, that's a good school. So thank you, Brinda. Nilashi, over to you for the Teachers Academy.
Thank you.
Quickly 2 minutes and then we will open the house for other matters.
Thank you. I think I'll take it from where you left the library and in the teachers' professional development. And I cannot say that the numbers can do justice to what we do on a Saturday with teachers in the schools. What is what you will see with time is what you will see in the classroom and the transformation that you will see in the students. So, for instance, what you all were talking about just now, the library, we are insisting and having a lot of dialogue with the teachers on Saturday, not just about numeracy, but also how to create such enabling environment through the teaching, learning methods and materials, so that teachers can have a lot of fun while teaching and how students can have a lot more joy while learning. So you will see some of our blogs that also list the activities that we do on Saturdays with the teachers, and it's a 45-minute session. So it always tries to it's we're trying to have a slow pace but a meaningful pace, and the numbers can never do justice to what we're doing at GSA. So you will see some transformation uh, that you will see in the classroom. So I hope some of you can get a chance to visit some of these schools that we're talking about, especially the special projects. Thank you.
Thank you, Nilashi, for giving in a sprinkling of the special projects. I'm sharing my screen. I'll open the report. So let me get the actual size of it. Yeah, I'm using both the columns. I hope you can see them. So this report is with everyone. It gives you a brief overview of what the Good Schools Alliance is, what My Good School does, what the Teachers Academy does, what our partners Dreamtime Learning do, what we do at the My Good School retreat, what special projects mean, our presence, our partners, school news events, the Snelata Award, and our offering for 2026. Yeah, so we have touched 30 schools across 2 calendar years. We are still staying to 25 working schools and special projects, because we feel that beyond that we don't have the bandwidth. So we are still building capacity. Our core team is only 7 people today. So with 7 people, I think we are reaching fairly far. All thanks to coaches and mentors who pro bono help and add value to our seven. So seven is the core team, and there are seven other coaches who come by as and when they are needed in Sunday sessions and Friday sessions, now also in Saturday sessions twice. So we are meeting Friday evening, which focuses purely on reading. We are meeting Saturday morning, where Nilashi just mentioned. The process is how do teachers translate the classroom into joy of learning for students? That's the effort of Saturday morning. Saturday evening is a masterclass. Most of our programs this year are all within 25 participants. So no cohort is over 25, which I think is a blessing. And we will do a fantastic job with small three cohorts of 25. Friday evening, Saturday morning, and Saturday evening. Finally, Sunday school, we average anything beyond 75 and 100 sometimes. So thank you, Brinda, for this message. Heather, you want to read your message? Heather, would you like to read your message? Okay, she's not there.
Sorry, I
So,
was trying to unmute. I had my comments on.
so I said,
You had said to have our comments ready for the chat, and I was making sure I had them ready, so I did not have myself unmuted.
so we pulled up your
Right, I
record.
see it. I see it. No, I just had my other thing going because I'm on my phone since I'm in transit. So yeah, I'm thrilled to be able to be a part of things. I mean, this is just a bio to give you a little bit of background around me and just how aligned I feel when Sandeep asked me to become a part of the organization. The whole idea of, like I've got there in bold, unlocking the unique potential in every child is such a beautiful way to look at the alignment of all of our purposes and to find joy in learning for one another as well as for all of the children that we serve. So I'm just honored to be able to be a part of this and bring the tools that I've gained through volunteering with Learning Forward and their foundation to this work, and also to learn from you and with you. And bring, I just wrote a book with a couple of colleagues. So Sandeep and I are talking about how to bring that and offer that as a gift to provide to help with the cause as well.
Thank you. We've already
Sure.
spoken about My Good School. So this information is there with you. There are some numbers which are quite eye-catching, number of Sundays, number of reflections. Thank you, Kunal, for putting those together. You're really good at finding out numbers. Our journey with Lost Heritage Productions of 24 screenings of Allegory, a tapestry of Guru Nanak's travel, completes this month. So for 24 Sundays, Amardeep Singh has come and taken a whole session at My Good School. He's based out of Singapore. He's one of the most busiest film producers, writers, authors, ethnographers, historians we found. And I think it says a lot when he took out 24 Sundays for us. I'm sure on behalf of the board, we'll send him a thank you note. Teachers Academy, we've already spoken. So we are focusing on deeper learning, we are focusing on empowering teachers, and we are trying to build a culture of research in schools. The Teachers App partnerships with the Bharati Foundation, our content being open source, is under agreement open to the Teachers App. So you will find our videos, our podcasts inside the Teachers App. Two things we can do here now: talk about 2026 and talk about the retreat. Amrita, thank you. Would you like to speak post last retreat?
Yeah. So we had I think we had the 4 schools of special projects coming in, and we had
Five,
hosted our
Amrita,
Sun
five, five. Don't lose your count.
five.
We had
Okay.
five.
5, yeah, because we were the 5th one, I think, the Grameen school itself. And then, of
You
course,
were the
we
sixth
had.
one.
Oh, you were the 6th one. Sorry, I have my statistics all wrong. So, and besides that, we had some of our own school children who are the local children here. I mean, from Varanasi, they didn't stay with us, who came in the morning and left in the evening. And the whole idea of bringing the special projects and the mainstream school children was about empathy, service, to understand one. And the other more important thing was the fact that we just wanted to treat everybody equally. We just wanted the special projects children also to feel like they were just the same. And I didn't want to give any special status to any of them, so that they all felt on the same playing field, and they felt similar. So it was a great experience. They did, besides, of course, the Kashi Darshan, they did, thanks to INMI, we had the games that were organized. Thanks to Jugjeev ji, they had their reading sessions, they had a lot of their reflections. Nilashi was there. She did some of the reflection sessions. So I think on the whole, it was a great experience for us. And the experience was so good. It was the first time that we did it, that we want to make it into an annual feature. We hope to do it. I don't know whether it's going to be the same time or no. We'll probably try and stick to the same time. We want to do it every year. And I also want to, in advance, just invite each one of you all, because I think it's an opportunity for us to meet the few of us who were here together, bonded. And I think the whole idea that there's a special purpose to this whole thing was reignited, revisited. So I'd be happy to have all of you all over to Sunbeam next time and be our guest, stay with us. It'll be a pleasure. Thank you.
Amrita, that is absolutely beautiful. And Jai Hind and Namaskar. Lovely. I mean, I can't tell you how much we love you and how happy the kids went back. The special project children, which you so beautifully hosted. We have this capacity of 30. So, like you have the 30 capacity at Varanasi, even at the Arthurfoot, we have only 40 beds. So with 40 beds, we can only take 30 people because you have local people, we have administration, we have us. So we need the 40 beds. And we can't leave us 10 because you have your 30.
Yeah.
So likewise, I think the focus in the coming retreat in 2026, which we are talking about now, will be on three things. We will first have school sign up, because in the last retreat, which was in Varanasi, we had the special project sign up. We only had two schools join. One was Balia and the other one was Mughal Sarai. So we only had two schools. So this time I think we should first sign 5 schools. So I told Paul sir that we should open it to schools first, whether 5 or 7. We will see, instead of having 3 students, we may say 2 students and 1 teacher to accommodate more schools as bookings go, but we must keep the number within 30. What we realize, that whatever we do on the retreat, and this one is very important. Why? Because we are getting artists in residence. We're getting 2 artists to be with us for 3 days.
Right.
So those artists will stay there through the retreat. Every day in the morning, they will work with the children and they will complete something in 3 days with the artists. There will be the 4 things: service, skill, sport, and study. That's how the structure will go all 4 days. 1 hour of, someday there'll be more of one and less of the other, but we will do 4 things every day: service, skill, sport, and study at the Arthur Foot Academy. Khan Saab, as you are the host, would you like to invite everyone? Asad Khan sir?
Yeah. I would, of course, with open arms and an open heart, invite all of you for the retreat. And it would be lovely to have as many people as possible join us.
So Khan Saab, just on the off the cuff,
Yeah.
the dorm is about 40 and we can take about 5-7 guests beyond that. How does it go?
Yeah. We can take, so even in the house, some of us can stay. So there are about 5-6 bedrooms there. And then there's the 40 bed. And when do you think, Sandeep, will be the exact date, same time as last year?
April 13 to April 17. It's starting, people arrive Monday, go home Friday.
Yeah, so we can manage. We can even, if you say, we can also manage, put a couple of tents if you need to in the garden.
So Amrita ji, see how the numbers are being accommodated. Khan Saab will put up a tent city.
No, we can put a couple of tents. We have.
Lovely. So on the retreat front, which is our major calling beyond Teachers Academy and My Good School, the retreat is in April. I've already announced the dates. We already mentioned we are booking. Booking is very, very reasonably done. We are expecting in this retreat a small contribution, unlike in the last retreat where Amrita bankrolled it. Thank you, Amrita. In this particular retreat, beyond Asad bankrolling and providing food and his own home. He opens his own home to us. We have some logistics costs about picking up cars and transport because the school is in a way off location. So if I was local, I would have provided the transport. So we do have some overheads, and the overheads are nominal. So currently, Kunal has worked out that we expect every school who attends to contribute only 15,000 rupees, and you can send 3 to 4 people whatever you send. So if we get 5 schools to chip in the 15,000 rupees, it will give us the necessary transportation cost. That's the only thing we have to cover. Rest we'll manage. We will work it out. Khansa will provide the banquet. Home is his, and we love him for that. He's already invited us. More the merrier. So that's the story about the retreat. Yes. And the last thing which I want to add, because we are reaching on time, and the last thing is any other matter. The last thing is the governing council. So, as far as the governing council is concerned, this is Amrita's idea. And I'm going to do something. She never called me in the day, fault is hers. May I propose her to chair the governing council for the first year? Maybe please propose. We will do by rotation. We will every year give a school to chair. So I think as Sunbeam schools are the largest stakeholders, if Anup and everyone agrees, we
Yes,
have
yes.
Amrita as the year ahead as the baton holder. I know Anup, you have some reservations in putting together a committee or whatever, but
No, no, I
logistic.
have no reservations on the committee. I
Yeah.
just have reservations on being on the committee. I think
Okay.
the committee is a good idea. Maybe I didn't understand your question.
No, no.
Of course, you need a committee. Yeah?
Yeah, we need a committee because for hosting the events, it's getting unwieldy with 63 partners today.
No, no, no. Of course, you need a committee. If that's the way my no came across, then I apologize. I was only saying that I do not have the ability to be on the committee. That's all.
Okay, lovely. So, Amrita ji, you are chairperson for the committee for 2026,
And I
and then
second it,
you.
Sandeep.
Thank
and then
you.
when we meet next year, we will decide who takes it ahead, whether you continue for life or anyone else. We'll decide next year. Is
No,
that
I
good?
think somebody else should take charge, but I'm happy to do it this year for sure.
Lovely.
Thank
So
you.
you
Great.
thank you so much. Very gracious of you. So one matter is done. Then I'd suggested a structure, and I wanted a physical meeting, which we're all talking about. When do you think we can have the physical meeting next year? That's the only decision we have to take today. Amrita ji,
I think you were proposing it somewhere in January last when
I'm happy
we
to do it in January. Anup also have sounded. Anup said he'll give us a lunch in Purkal. Is that
Of
right, Anup?
course. Yeah, yeah. Please visit our school. We'll be very happy to.
So idea about a physical meeting is to come and spend a night, and two, if you want, you can come one evening, spend the night, next a working day, and spend the night and go back. We can do it that way. We will host you at the Fig Tree. The Fig Tree has 5, 6, 7, 8 bedrooms. So whosoever wants to come, let us know. We'll happily host you at the Fig Tree. And I'm sure Anup will open his home and host 2 people there. That's not a problem. I'll bully him into that. He has 2 guest rooms. I've seen them. Anup, I've occupied your guest rooms. Please unmute.
Yeah, yeah, of course. No
Yeah.
question.
So between Anup and me, we can give you about 8, 10 rooms as guest rooms, and organizing food home, most welcome. Don't stay in a hotel. I liked Amrita's idea. We should stay in the Fig Tree. So we'll take that on. Now, when in January? Should be late in January? Should be early in January? Anup, you want to say something? Anup and Amrita, can you make it happen?
Tell us. You just tell us the
Sandeep,
date.
can I come here?
Yeah, sure.
Take 2 3 minutes. So first of all, I think am I audible?
yes,
Dr.
yes,
30 seconds.
Yeah. So quickly, because I'll have to leave in between for another meeting. So first of all, Sandeep, brilliant initiative. I don't have any words. The way you are creating the entire thing and your love for books and your passion for reading, I think it's phenomenal. And I will personally like to dive deep into this entire Good School Alliance aspect, and how we can contribute, being into education for the last 80 years and operating out of 4 states. So how we can contribute. So I will be in regular touch with you. And I mean, since we have common roots, so I will certainly like to give an open invitation. One, I mean, anything in Chandigarh, Ludhiana, I love to host, and I love to organize one retreat in Firozpur, right on the border.
That's
Fine. So I think we'll have to also cherish the old memories of this place and
yeah.
the kind of vintage and the value and the heritage it brings. Some of the amazing places we have set up here. So right on the zero line, a retreat. I think I'm sure that it's going to be a lifetime experience for everybody. And Amrita, a great educationist and a great leader, so I'm sure that she's going to spearhead it. This committee and the board which we have set up. We can't think of a better person than her. And so you can count on me anytime, any day. And
Thank
my open invitation, anything to be hosted in Chandigarh, Ludhiana, and of course a retreat in Firozpur. I'll be really looking forward to it.
you, sir. So on
I
that
think
note,
that's
Amrita is
beautiful.
going to go. I'm going to say something. Please second it. So
Yes,
we look at 5 schools being our executive committee.
yes.
I propose Amrita joins us, which she's already there. She said yes. I would like Dr. Arun Kumar Singh because he will represent another Sunbeam cluster.
Yeah.
Is that okay with everyone? I would like Anirudh Gupta because Anirudh Gupta has suddenly thrown his hat in the ring. So I better get him to bout. So that's the third school we would like to add.
I
I would like
completely second both the names and Arunji also and Anirudh because I think Anirudh coming from the area that he's from and the educator that he is, he will get diversity and another dimension to the Good Schools Alliance.
Yeah. Amrita, before you go, 2 more schools I want to mention. One
Yes,
is Mayur School, Jaipur, which I think is very promising. And we
yes,
have to let go. We are all white haired and getting old. Naman is a young man who has got new ideas. So I propose we bring Naman in. He's Mayur School, Jaipur. So I hope we're all good with that. And then I have to have Brinda. Brinda is my queen of hearts.
Oh
Thank
my
you, sir.
goodness.
Thank you.
Brinda and the
Of course.
Gyanshri schools, I mean, they are the ones they are the original My Good School, by the way. The first
Yeah.
5 original members of My Good School is
Yeah.
Gyanshri, Fab India, Alcon, Dehradun Girls School, and which is the fifth one? I need to hit my head. Anyway, so Brinda is from that vintage. She's from the first 5 schools and she's held us for 4
You're
years.
really making me sound vintage now.
So Amrita, is that okay
which
with these
which I
five?
have no problems with.
Amrita, are you okay with these 5 schools?
absolutely. Anything you say, and I think anyone on the screen and anybody here is worth taking in because there will be diversity. Though I understand that we can't have everyone in the governing council, it should move on rotation so that all ideas keep
Every
coming.
AGM will make a new council. There's no challenge on that.
Absolutely,
And as
absolutely.
far as
That's the way it
special
should go.
projects is concerned, maybe please have Purkal and Arthur Foot Academy. Is that okay with everyone?
Yes,
For
Yeah,
what?
because Foot Academy is a host and Purkal is wanting to host the governing council. So
Yeah,
we
of
will
course.
have to represent special projects. Are you okay, Anup?
Yeah, of course.
So we've got the special projects. Now we're only left with partners. Amrita is looking at the clock. It's 3 minutes beyond my promise. I will close it here. So in partners, I propose we have Shikha,
yes,
we have Ravi Santlani.
yes.
So
Ravi is somewhere here, not
yeah,
on his
Ravi's here.
phone
So
right now.
Ravi's from the media. Shikha is from the education industry children. And beyond that, I would like to propose one international member if everyone agrees on that
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
as an independent.
Yes.
So
Sure.
international member, we can have two also. I mean, we can have Peter and Heather. They are in different parts of the world.
Yeah.
So are we all good? We will write down
Yeah.
the 13 names with
Yeah,
Amrita
yeah,
here.
yeah. Of course. Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we've got Amrita, everything in place. We've got a governing council in place. We've got an executive committee in place. We have a program in place. We have released the annual report. If you have comments, you can write to us. Anything else from anyone? Only thing left is the date for the governing council, which may I propose? Give me a day or two. I'll have a word with Amrita and Anup and close that.
Yeah.
After the 10th of January, please.
Yeah, it should
Yes.
be the
Okay.
third week.
Yes.
It won't be before
Okay.
third week. We want
Okay.
the yeah.
And we'll
19
have to
Jan.
keep 26 January in mind because I guess all of
So
us
let's
connected to school.
19, 20th Jan, Sandeep. We can chat.
Yeah, we'll work that.
I'll also speak to Dana and then we'll tell you.
Your school should be
1920.
Your school should be functional, Anup. That's the only requirement.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying 1920, and I'll have a word with Diana quickly.
Done. So we are done with the meeting. I'm sorry about the 4 minutes uptime.
No
Sorry.
worries. We're good.
We have a 34-minute meeting. So is anyone wants to say anything in the last minute? We'll become 35 minutes otherwise. Kunal, have I forgotten anything? Sorry, I forgot to call in the master of ceremonies. Kunal, anything you want to add?
No, everything is covered.
Good. Nilashi, anything you want to add?
No, sir. This is good. And I'm looking forward to the governing council meeting and all the decisions.
Fantastic. So Arunji said hello. Naman, you didn't get to say a word. Would you like to say a word somewhere?
I'm just glad that you thought of me in the executive council, and just looking forward to learn from all these stalwarts of this ecosystem. Yeah, and don't mind me, I can be abrasive at times. So when we meet in person, बच्चा समझ के आ तो पहले ही माफ कर दो, right?
So thank you, everybody. 3 cheers for 2025.
Thank you.
Looking
Thank you.
forward to
Thank
2026.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so
Good
much.
night.
Minutes will follow
What a
as soon
pleasure.
as possible.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.